What we're doing here, building a wall, see from the A-frame, twice the width of the bottom, what it is at the top. And it's big stones in the foundation, 2 layers of stone, two separate walls with hearting put in the middle. But you don't just throw the hearting in, you put the hearting in so it locks the stones together. So a piece of stone like that fits in a little triangle in there, and that holds those 2 stones. Without the stones there, that can squeeze in. Put a little triangle in the middle, and it can't squeeze in. That's what locks them together. When we get up to about knee height, we put a big stone right through the wall. That's called a through stone, and that ties these 2 walls together at that height. When you get above that, you've got to make sure that the next stone across is the same height there, and then it ties the through stone to the wall either side of the through stone. Then when you come to build on the top, you build so you cross all the joints. The secret is to cover as many joints as you can every time. We didn't have any long through stones, but if they'd been longer, they might have stuck out a little bit, and a little bit this side. But they're not for climbing over the wall. A lot of people think they are, like you did, obviously. So, lesson of today. And when you get up to this height here, you put what Melanie's doing now, we're putting on what's called coping stones. These are big, heavy things, and I've been spending about most of yesterday morning and most of this morning I've been sitting down here shaping these out of big lumps of stone, chopping off the edges to try and get them into a more or less rounded shape like we've got here. I'll just finish this off here. So that goes in there, and that's just a banker at the moment. So that's as far as we're going to get at the moment, and then a little bit longer, a little bit later, we'll finish building in here and get up to this height, and we'll do some more coping stones then. So the coping stones hold the top 2 courses together. There's a fair bit of weight, and then the weight is downwards. And because we're wider at the bottom, narrow at the top, the weight is always pushing down and pushing down into the middle of the wall.